thank you for being here this evening. Thank you for the hospitality. My name is Brock Olivo, and that's Brock with one syllable.
I know. Thanks, Jason.
Like that other fellow, you know, he and I don't have much.
Yeah, I know. Thank God.
Folks, I just wanted to start off with a little bit of background for myself. I was raised right down the road in Herman, Missouri, and went to high school here at St. Francis Borgia here in Washington. And then went on to the University of Missouri, where I studied English and Communications. Played a little football for the Tigers. And then went on to enjoy a career in the NFL, which stands for not for long. And I knew that going into it. And so I retired and moved to Washington, D.C., where I worked as a programs manager for a non-profit organization. And it was there that I met my wife, who's with us this evening. Samuela, can you please stand up? And I'd also like to point out, before I go on any further, my mother was in the crowd. Hi, Mom. So Samuela and I met in Washington and got married last year in 2007. When we were in Washington, we decided to move back to her home country of Italy. And I founded a small consulting firm, had a partner here in the States, and we foster relations between U.S. companies and Italian companies. And I completed a master's degree in marketing and communications while living in Italy at the University of Bologna. And then last year, Samuel and I moved back to the state of Missouri. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on me. Now, I'm taking the football helmet off, so to speak, and hanging up the cleats, and I'm running for United States Congress. I want you to know, folks, that the same leadership, the same work ethic, the same dedication, and the same selflessness that took me to the highest level of professional sports are the same qualities, folks, that I'm going to take with me into the halls of Congress as your next representative. The past couple of months have been awesome. I've been able to travel to every nook and cranny of the 9th District, to sit down with folks and to listen to the concerns that they have about the issues that we're facing today. And the issues are many, as we all know. And these are the facts. And we all know that the government forgets too often that it's your hard-earned money, not theirs. And as good fiscal conservatives, thanks, Mom, for raising me as a fiscal conservative, by the way. No, as good fiscal conservatives, we need to eliminate this wasteful earmark spending, this pork barrel spending, if you will, in Washington. And in Washington, Republicans need to start acting like Republicans. We need to cut through red tape for our seniors and for our veterans. It's not right that we make them jump through hoops to get benefits they've worked their entire lives for, or they've defended our country for. The Veterans Administration right now cannot handle the needs of the thousands of troops returning home from the Middle East, not to mention the needs of the thousands of veterans in this country to whom we owe the freedom that we're enjoying right here, right now. This is unacceptable, and I'll have zero tolerance for this when I'm elected. If it means that I have to get up, walk to the office, the VA office, or wherever it may be every day, I'll do that. We need to stop the double taxation on our seniors, on their Social Security benefits and all public pensions. That's unacceptable as well. Seniors, did you know that you're being taxed sometimes up to 85% on your Social Security and other public pensions? You work hard your entire lives and you're taxed 6.2% FICA, Social Security tax, and every paycheck you earn. That's enough. One time is enough. That's unacceptable. When I think of Congressman Hulshoff, folks, I think of the word integrity. Most of us have had an opportunity to get to know the Congressman. Sterling individual. I look forward to working to continue and building upon the integrity that he's brought to this office for the past 12 years by standing up to special interests. And those of you who know the NFL, if I have courage enough to block a blitzing middle linebacker in the NFL, I assure you have the courage to stand up to a special interest group. I assure you. We need to attack immigration head on. We need to secure our borders, And we need to make sure that illegal immigrants and, more importantly, folks, the employers who are knowingly hiring them are punished accordingly. And we need to make sure that our employee verification system is made tamper-proof so our businessmen and women can focus on the task at hand, their businesses, and not have to play law enforcement. That's not right. I believe, folks, that businesses create jobs, not the government. We need to alleviate the burdensome taxes and the burdensome regulations, and we need to let our American entrepreneurial spirits flourish. This is vital. The number one complaint, folks, of businessmen and women in the 9th District for my travels has been this: the fact that they cannot provide affordable health care for their employees. That has to change. That has to change. Folks, I will protect the sanctity of human life in the Second Amendment of our Constitution because they're as important to me and my family as they are to you and yours. And last but not least, I know the delicate state of the future of agriculture as we try to balance use of feedstocks for energy production versus their historical use for livestock. It's an issue to which there is no quick fix, folks. At the end of the day, it comes down to reducing our dependency on foreign oil. That's what it comes down to. And these are issues that we'll discuss, and I look forward to it. I'm not a career politician, folks, and I don't pretend to be. I don't ever want to be known as a career politician. I don't. But I am the citizen's representative in this race, folks. That I am. I don't have a political resume, but I don't need one to know and understand the issues that we're facing on a daily basis right here at home. So I look forward to sitting down with you folks and talking to you over the next coming months during this campaign. I ask you for your support, and I ask you for your vote in making me your next voice in D.C. And when I go to D.C., each and every one of you comes with me. This is a team effort. That's what it is. So thank you for being here. Ladies, thank you for hosting us. Thanks for the hospitality. My name is Olivo.